Alright, Shalom, Shalom. It's the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of America and teach the hopeful elect. First thing I want to do is give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers that's pushing this word with true sincerity and with charity. Alright, now, something that, was on my spirit is, we as brethren, we go through a lot of hell. Alright? We go through a lot of different afflictions or whatever the case may be. But, what I want brothers to understand is, we actually we basically going through this because of everything we've done. Alright? Now when we do something, the Lord jack us up immediately. Alright? Immediately. Okay? But like these niggas, and yeah, they get jacked up, but a lot of their sins is not being atoned for. Okay? So we get punished, and whatever that punishment is, worthy of that punishment, that's what's payment for our sin. Alright? But whether it's death, whether it's, affliction in the body you got to deal with, or whatever the case may be, or the Lord just, giving you affliction to keep you humble. Alright? But sometimes you dealing with afflictions because you paying for your own sins that you've done already. Okay? So, you rather go through and get chastised now than have to deal with that ICBM thermonuclear fire later. Alright? Because you got to understand, man, we all made mistakes. Okay? And even though, the hell we going through now, but we deserve worse than that. Okay? So kind of help me deal with some of the things I go through is to keep telling myself I deserve worse. Alright? So I just got a couple scriptures, and it matter, So it's 2 Maccabees 7. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 27. But she bowing herself towards him, laughing the cruel tyrant to scorn, spake in her country language on this matter. O my son, have pity upon me, that bare thee 9 months in my womb, and gave thee such suck 3 years, and nourished thee, and brought thee up into this age, and endured the troubles of education. I beseech thee, my son, look upon heaven and look upon the heaven and the earth, and all that is therein, and consider the Most High made them things that were not, and so mankind was made likewise. Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that thou may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. While she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, Whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the law that was given to our fathers by Moses. And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hand of the Most High. For we suffer because of our sins. Okay? So we going through what we going through because of our own sins. Things that we transgressed and went off and did. Alright? Because even in this truth, we still make mistakes. Alright, yeah, sometimes it may be a slap on the wrist, or you may not even get jacked up for what you did until a year later, 6 months later. Alright, just like when your parents, alright, when your parents, you do something and you done forgot all about what you did, but your mother and your father remember what you did, and a week later, or a couple of days later, they come back and tear your ass up for what you did when you completely forgot about it. Alright, Yahweh Shema Shah don't forget nothing. Even just because you don't get jacked up right then and there. Because the Most High is long suffering and patient. All right. But when he keeps seeing you doing shit, or just when it's time to get jacked up, he gonna jack you up when he feel like it. All right. And though the living Lord be angry with us a little while for our chastening and correction, yet shall he be at one again with his servants. All right. So yeah, he may be upset, upset with us, but when he execute that judgment, his wrath is gonna be at peace. All right. And that's why the scriptures say, precious in the sight of the Most High is the death of his saints. The scripture also say that it pleased Yahweh to bruise Yahweh Shai. All right. Because for one, I'm gonna get it in Hebrews. It say he had to first pay for his own sins and then for the people. All right. So we paying our afflictions. Yeah, it does refine us. Yeah, it does instruct us in righteousness and makes us more patient. But at the same time, it's purging the sins away from us that we committed. All right. So it says, okay. So now I'm gonna get the Hebrews. All right. All right. It's Hebrews 7:27. It says, "Who needeth not daily as those high priests to offer up sacrifice first for his own sins, and then for the people's. For this he did once when he offered up himself." So Yahweh Shai, all right, he paid for what he did as Solomon. All right. He understood. He didn't want to go through it, but he still had to do that. All right, and then for the rest of the nation. Okay. So how much the scriptures say the servant is not greater than his master. All right. So if Yahweh Shai had to pay for his own sins, and what he did as Solomon, okay. So when we do something, you don't think we not gonna get jacked up? You think you just supposed to live a life like and not nothing happen to you when you make a mistake? The scriptures say that we all fall short of the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So you think you're not gonna get jacked up for what you doing is truth? You think you just gonna live this happy-go-lucky life? All right. We get our ass whooped, man, and it ain't pleasant. All right, but it's also purging us from that iniquity, cause we getting our payment, we getting our whooping now. All right, and what we doing after you get your whooping? Salaki Yahweh Shema Shai, forgive me, please accept me back into your good graces. Please take this affliction from me, or if I got to deal with this, give me the strength to go through it. All right. So, you just got to remember, yeah, sometimes it may be a demon attacking you. You may not have did nothing, but we all do something. You know what I mean? You may not, you feel like you get jacked up to that point, but we all deserve death. All right. And we all do something worthy of death. Okay. So to understand the little affliction that we do go through, yeah, we going through it because of our own mistakes. Okay? And that's how we learn it. Going through our mistakes. All right? And then that's giving us patience. That's giving us the ability to come to Yahweh Shema Shai even more. Because now you going through afflictions all the time. You stay before the Lord. You stay at every chance you get talking to Yahweh Shem Shai. A constant relationship, constantly talking to him constantly showing you he with you. Okay, so it's a win-win. It may feel like it's not, but it is. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity and with charity. Shalom.